Hello YouTube, welcome back to another episode of Gas Heat Lap Guides. My name is Sir Foch and today we are at Monza in our 296. There are two kind of people when it comes to Monza. They're like, oh my god, it's Monza, I can't wait, I started sim racing here, at least in ACC. And then there's people who are not like that, and I am one of those. I really don't like this track, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's very repetitive, it's very annoying to practice, and I just don't like it. But that doesn't mean it's a bad track, even though it does have it's very accident prone on lap 1 especially, so racing here, especially if you don't start at the front of the grid, can be over on turn 1 very often. It's almost a bit of a meme at this rate in ACC community. That being said though, it is very difficult to get a perfect lap here. As few corners as they are here, any mistakes you make cost a lot of time because of the ridiculously long straights after each corner, making it super costly to have any kind of errors. Ascari here, probably the trickiest corner out of them all. The one corner that is actually like really difficult, but everything else is just about perfection. You gotta get everything perfectly right in order to actually get a decent lap time here, and I am really struggling with that. Not only you gotta get your braking points right, but you also have to get the downshift timing to help with the braking with the engine brake. So the downshift spam sometimes isn't very effective here. I am still the downshift spammer. We're looking at 150 meter board, braking before it, trying to spam the downshift to get the car on the apex, lowering the TC down to 3, and then the run to the second chicane. Obviously we're staying to the inside as much as possible to shorten the track length. Here we're braking after about the 150 meter board. The shadow here is very convenient for me. Upshifting to second gear. Here we're braking just when the orange marker crosses with the windscreen wiper, which is a pretty odd reference, but that's what I'm using. Just before the 50 meter board for Lesmo 2. And now coming up the Ascari, we're going to be braking just after the little overpass board thingy on the top. I guess it's a walkway. Just after this, we're braking down to second gear, taking a lot of the curb, upshifting to third. Gotta be careful on throttle over those curves. They sometimes kind of set the car, but we are much safer here in the 296 than we were in the 488. The curves are way more forgiving in 1.9. Braking just at 100 meter board. Can keep the car in third gear really. And now trying to get the exit without any kind of sliding. And that is a very rough lap guide on Monza. Like I said, I'm not very good at this track. My hot lap isn't going to be very good. There's one or two pretty significant mistakes there. Alright, so here is our setup. Not really much to look at here. We're running pretty neutral toe. TC we're 543 depending on the corner. Nothing to see here. Pretty classic Ferrari stuff. Not really sure. Honestly, this track is pretty brutal for me. I can't really give too much feedback on this. But this is what I'm running, I guess, if you want to try it. Running very soft front fast dampers to take those Ascari bumps without upsetting the car too badly, and we are running quite a lot of front ride height. We probably could go a bit faster if we lowered it one click, but then we run into stability issues, especially on the low traction control. But that is my setup. Once again, the hot lap isn't going to be that hot, but I'll leave you guys with that and I'll see you on the next one.